Have you ever looked up at the night sky and felt a strange stirring, a sense that there is more to you than the eyes can see, more to life than the world can offer? The stars above, the earth beneath, the fairy sun that sustains all life, they appear so immense, so unshakably real. And yet, for the one who awakens, all of it undergoes a stunning transformation. There comes a moment on the path, a moment so silent, yet so thunderous, that it shatters everything you've ever known about yourself and the universe. When Swami Yogananda had his first spiritual experience, he said something utterly astonishing. He said, "The earth seemed to me like a little ball of clay, and the sun a little ball of light." Do you understand the weight of those words? In a single instant, the vastness of the cosmos, the grandeur of stars, galaxies, suns became like playthings, not because they lost their grandeur, but because he realized he was vaster still. In that moment, the infinite within him awoke. He was no longer the body looking up at the stars. He was the light from which stars are born. Can you imagine what it means to look at the entire earth? The mountains, oceans, cities, empires, and feel as if it were no more than a fragile lump of clay in the palm of your awareness. Can you fathom what kind of expansion of consciousness must occur for the blazing sun, the very source of life, to appear as just a glimmer, a flickering lamp in the vast cathedral of your being? This was not a hallucination. This was not a poetic exaggeration, and nor was it a metaphor. It was reality seen without the lens of illusion. It is the truth that lies sleeping inside each one of us, waiting for us to stop believing that we are limited. In that divine moment, Yogananda was not on earth. He was beyond earth. He was not seeing the sun. He was the light behind the sun. The boundaries between the seer and the seen dissolved. The vastness he once perceived outside, he now realized was arising from within. This is what the sages speak of. Not a knowledge acquired, but a truth remembered. Not an expansion into the cosmos, but the cosmos folding into the self. There is a similar moment in the life of the Buddha. After years of struggle, after trying every path and denying every pleasure, Siddhartha sat beneath the Bodhi tree, not to gain something, but to surrender everything. And there, in the stillness of the night, as the stars shimmered above, and his mind's illusions tried to bind him, he broke free. He did not conquer the universe. He transcended it. He did not become a god. He remembered that he was never anything but the divine itself. The story goes that in his moment of enlightenment, he gazed at the morning star and smiled, not because he had discovered something new, but because he had remembered something ancient, eternal. Just like Yogananda, to whom the sun became a flickering ball of light and the earth a clay toy, Buddha saw through the veil that tells you you are a body, the veil that says you are a name, a job, a story, the veil that whispers you are not enough. But let me tell you this, dear seekers, you are not what the world told you. You are not this fleeting mind that trembles in fear. You are not the body that withers with time. You are not your past, your failures, your scars. You are the eternal seer, the silent witness, the boundless sky beneath which all things arise and vanish. And when even the sun, The mighty source of all light in this solar system looks small to the awakened eye. It is not because the sun has become less. It is because you have become more, because you have remembered who you truly are. Dear seekers, do not wait for death to realize that you were never born. Do not wait for tragedy to awaken to joy. Do not wait for the world to collapse to discover the heaven within. Meditate. Be still. Let the waves of thought settle. And as they settle, you will not become enlightened. You will discover that you were never anything else. Let the words of Yogananda ring not just in your ears, but in your being. The earth seemed to me like a little ball of clay, and the sun a little ball of light. That's what the ego fears, to find out that all it built, all it fought for, all it grasped is smaller than a speck in the ocean of your own self. But that's also what the soul longs for, to remember the immeasurable beauty of simply being, not as a person in the universe, but as the universe shining through a person. May you stop looking outward and begin remembering inward. You are not in the world. The world is in you.